Alright, so I used the putty knife I got from Walmart, $5, and a rubber dead blow. After I undid the bolts, I let it soak for 24 hours, PB blasted, and then there's all the old fluid, nasty. I'm gonna have to make a new seal with some black RTV gasket maker stuff. Let's see. So I'm just gonna let it drain a little bit more, and then I'm gonna be pulling the whole cover off. But you do leave one bolt in so that it doesn't just fall out. So yeah, I just wedge in there with that really thin putty knife. It's the best way to do it. That way you don't end up warping the side of this. Then it won't go back right. Oh, let's see. Movement. Oh, we got movement too. Let's move that a little bit. So I'm gonna keep working around the sides. Oh. That is nasty. I don't even know the last time they changed this. It's got 260,000 miles, or a little bit over. So this is pretty bad. I believe it's not limited slip. So, but I'll test it out later. If I have to add the additives later, I will. But I don't have 4x4 or anything like that. If you're lucky on the bolts, they might have left a tag for you. It gives you the coding for the rear differential. Tells you what type of oil to put in. That's what I bought. Cheap old Walmart stuff. It's $11 a bottle or so, $11 and some change. I'm gonna put that in there. Drain plug. Let me show you. I think it's on the other side. If you want to know where the drain bolt is, here's the drive shaft. Here's the driver's side. My drain bolt's on the driver's side. You always want to make sure you can get that open before you start this job. I already did it a few days ago, so should be able to come right out. It's a 3/8 drive, no socket. Breaker bar helps. Definitely use some PB Blaster, WD-40, let it soak. I'm afraid to use heat in this situation around all this oil, so I wouldn't suggest using a torch or anything like that. You might run into some trouble there. There you go. A lot coming out. Get that out of the way. Then we'll get a look inside, see if there's any damage that got done when the drive shaft fell out. We got the rear differential cover. About to come off. Let's see. Get my glove on. Yeah, it's nasty. See, you got all this movement now. There we go. Let's bolt. Try to hold the phone and do this. Alright, we're going to take the rear cover off. I haven't done this before. Let's find out. Doesn't smell too great. There's some bubbles. Some fluid. Nothing big yet, so that's good. Good. Alright. I have to clean up the surface here and clean up the surface on here and then put some new black gasket maker on it and refill it with new fluid. That's all I'm going to do today. And I'm going to also scrape out this stuff that sits in the sump here. Get some towels and stuff. It's like 9-day difference. Even got that to start to come off a little bit. Brake part's cleaner. Oh, this was black before. Now it's shiny metal inside. So I think I'm about ready to put the new gasket back on. Alright, so I cleaned up the mating surface best I could. Did had some other damage that I didn't even do. It's like someone else marred at it. But it should go back fine. Pretty clean in there, just a little bit. Barely a little oil left. Yeah, get that. So not too bad. That's all that's left. This is pretty good. Just gotta work on this one now. Get that all cleaned up. Oh, that old gasket maker. Got some brake part to clean it too. Alright, when you're refilling, you just put enough of it in there. It was about 3 quarts. Until this starts to overflow. Once it starts overflowing, you can see it right there. I don't know if you can see the fluid in there. But when I add more, watch. When I add more. You can see the level right there. It's full. But basically you wait till the stream stops until it just starts to dribble out. Then you throw the plug in there and you're good to go. Catch me back on Tinker and Tom. Please hit subscribe, like, so I can make more videos like this.